All right. So we are back with part two. Part two. So I did go and grab my vape because I needs to stay vaped up. Especially when bumping MF Doom. So shit. I actually haven't even been listening to it because I've been doing a video, but I'm gonna play it back. Alright? So let me get back into this shit. Let's see. Mr. Short Chop. Why the fuck did I buy this? Well, I'll be honest, it was like $3. And it's in great condition and it's got a lot of Ice Cube on it. However, this album is horrendous. It's terrible. Everything on this album is garbage. There is one tidbit that I just noticed right now, though, is the executive producer, Terry Carter. If you don't know who Terry Carter is, ask Suge Knight. Because Suge Knight killed him, and that's the reason why he's in jail right now. Speaking of Suge Knight, I hope y'all heard that Snoop, my main man Snoop, just bought Death Row Records. Yeah, I can't wait. I got a friend that works with me, and he's kind of young. He's in his early 20s. One of his boys just got signed to Death Row, like today. Crazy, right? Anyways, I'm gonna keep this shit moving. Naughty by Nature. This is their first album, and this one has like a lot of their big hits. OPP. Shit. Shit. What was the other one? Oh, I guess that was the only really big song. OPP. But I mean, shit, that's probably their biggest song. It's on this album. It's a really good album actually, from like early 90s shit standards. Very good. That's a classic actually. Let's see. Remember I mentioned I was up on all that 3-6 Mafia shit? Juicy. I should have probably put them together so I could get them out of the way. But anyways, Juicy J Hustle Till I Die. This is amazing. This is one that caught me off guard. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna probably listen to it again today because I thought it was that good. And actually, the day that I got it and I listened to it for the first time, I listened to it like all the way through like 3 times. No lie, just because I really liked it. But Hustle Till I Die, I thought this one was very good. It's more like a mixtape than an album, but I mean, whatever. It's on vinyl, so it can't really be a mixtape. Yeah. All right, Young Buck. Well, straight out of Cashville, right? Not straight out of Compton, straight out of Cashville. So this album is actually really good. This one completes my my G Unit first albums, kind of like how I always wanted to get all of Wu-Tang's members' first albums. Now I got all of G Unit's first album. So I got the first Lloyd Banks, got the first 50, got the first fucking or Tony Ayo, got the Game, and I got this. So yeah, this one's actually really good. This one's got that show, do you want to ride with me? All that shit. Let's see. This one was a very, 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 very lucky find. I went to a record store, and this wasn't even up front. This is something that they had hiding in the back. They were like, yeah, we weren't looking to put that out till like next month because... And it was like a shitty fucking hip-hop selection. I was just asking the guy, like, bro, what you got back there? Because he had boxes. Just started pulling out records, and he pulled this one out. I'm like, yo, where have you been keeping that? Nah, this is not DMX's best album by far, but it is a rare one. And it is an OG, so I snagged it. Never pass up an OG. I mean, you can say this is an OG because it just came out. Not that old. DMX's last album before he passed away, called Exodus. Very preachy, but I mean, it's DMX shit. He sounds different. His voice seemed to get deeper. I don't even know what happened, but it does have a song called Hood Blues. I think that's with Benny the Butcher, West Side Gun, and like basically Griselda. That's a sick track. Now, why does that stand out to me? Remember that Pace One track, that fucking Letter to the President, or I Declare War? It's got the same sample, so that's the best song on this shit, just because on the strength of that. What do we got here? Tribe Called Quest, last album. I'll be fucking honest, I can't even read what it says. We got it from here. I was never a big Tribe Called Quest song. Tribe Called Quest fan. This was a very impulse buy. Yeah, I can't even say anything much about it. It's a good album though. Tribe Called Quest, they're quality. However, I'm not their biggest fan. I wasn't fairly impressed with this one though. I remember I had it when it first came out on my phone. And yeah, moving on. Warren G, Return of the Regulator. This is, I believe, his 4th album. And I mean, the album's not super great, but it does have that song "Looking at Me," produced by Dr. Dre, which I have the single for that I showed on a previous video, likely the last video. So that's that. All in all, it's an okay album. I mean, this pretty much completes my Warren G collection. And he does have a couple other albums, but I don't know if they're on vinyl. And I don't know if I'm going to be getting them. If it seems to you guys like I'm talking really fast, thank the goddamn Monster. Now, this is not a fucking Monster ad. It's just that I'm drinking Monster and I'm fucking hyped today. I'm usually drinking at this time, but today, my wife took off and I'm like, yo, I got to knock this video out so I can put all this shit on the shelf. See, look, she even left the fucking car seat because she took off on me. Anyways, yeah, the baby's in the other room and he's over there screaming, but I got a little monitor on his ass right there. So, yeah, don't worry, everything is under control. All right, moving along. Apache. This is a fucking Apache ain't shit, gangsta bitch. That kind of shit. It's got a lot of fun tracks. I asked on Hip Hop Vinyl Spinners if this was a classic, and everybody said the same thing. It's not a classic, but it has classic tracks. But yeah, R.I.P. to Apache. Yeah, R.I.P. to DMX too. Keep it going. I'm trying to get this shit knocked out in like less than 15 minutes. Rak One, Immobility. I think it's his 2nd album. I'm not gonna lie, it's trash. Not a fan of it. Had hardly any had hardly any RZA production on it, and from what I understand, Rak One had issues with the rest of the Wu-Tang members at the time of this. I mean, except for fucking Ghostface. I mean, they're like butt buddies, but anyways, yeah. I mean, I love Wu-Tang. Everybody knows Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with, but that album is kind of trash. It's probably the worst Wu-Tang album that I have. Shawn Price, this is cool shit. It's really all freestyles. Yeah, it's like him going to fucking radio stations and just killing it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit from other artists in here too. I mean, Shawn Price is a fucking legend, yo. Like, I'm just really realizing how great the man was. And I'm sorry that I got to him late, after his death, because I would have definitely loved to have seen him live. Let's see, keeping it going. 8-Ball Loss. This is his first solo album. Does have a lot of good features on it. The album is actually pretty tight, and this copy is actually kind of shitty condition. It does sound all right though. There's no big scratches, anything to really be mad about. But yeah, listen all the way through. Some parts, just got a lot of crackling, but it's actually a very good album. I'd say this one is better than the MJG debut album. Yeah, fight me on that one. Alright, let me tell you something. Bam. Be Real and Scott Storch. I don't know what the fuck Be Real was doing with this. I cannot imagine Be Real not being part of Cypress Hill. Like, definitely not him trying to sound like a fucking trap rapper. And that's what this is. I didn't fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't fuck with it too much. Oh shit, can you hear that? The boy is screaming. But he's gonna have to wait. You gotta let these kids, man. They gotta learn to be tough out there. He's all right. I can see from the screen. He's just in his little rack or his little corral talking shit. Anyways, T.I., I'm serious. I think this is his debut. It is a promo copy. One of those gold stamp. So yeah, this one I was actually pleased with. It's a good album. This one I highly recommend. This one in trap music I really recommend. And yeah. Shit, I don't even know which is my favorite track. I only listened to it like 3 times, and like there's no tracks that stand out that you can say like, oh, that's my favorite track. Like, they're all pretty good, you know what I mean? Like, this is a pretty damn good album from beginning to end. Let's see, Def Squad, El Nino. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of this album. It's got a few good tracks, but I'm all in all not a big fan of the album, even though I'm a big fan of each artist individually. I just don't think that it came together all that well, and that's probably why they didn't work together all that much. But I mean, it was an impulse buy. That shit was an impulse buy. Oh shit! Damn, I just killed this whole album. Well, fuck it. Acapella. All right, because we gotta end this shit soon. Let's see. RZA, Bobby Digital from Vinyl Me Please. This is one of their monthly releases that they did. Just like that E40. That was the last monthly release I got from Vinyl Me Please. I think this was maybe 1 or 2 months before that one. But yeah, this one was actually pretty damn good. It's got a lot of mixed reviews out there. I would say is on the very good side, maybe not the great side, but yeah, this is one I'd recommend too. Yeah, Bobby Digital, the OG Bobby Digital. Oh, now we're getting into the heavy hitters. Grave Diggers. Oh man. Oh man. 6 fucking feet deep. This is one that I've been hunting down for a while, and I finally found. This is actually a bootleg. It's not the real release. It's a damn bootleg. It says limited edition, but it's really just a bootleg. Anyways, it's a very good copy though. If you find this bootleg, don't sleep on it. This is a good one. At least for now, it's more of a placeholder for me. But I'm really happy with this one. Yeah, that's the cheapest you'll find it out there. This is an expensive ass album, and it was brand new in the wrapper. So, or the heat shrink. Yeah, that's one that if you haven't heard that, I mean, slap yourself for real. Let's see, Helter Skelta. This is our second album. And this is another one that, Magnum Force. I really like Helter Skelta. They're one of my rising groups. One that I'm just now discovering. And yeah. So I'd say the last 2 years I've been really on the hunt for their shit. And I got their second album. I already have their first one, Nocturnal, which is a fucking absolute banger of a classic. That is one you have to have. Pay what I paid for it. It's an expensive one. It's a unicorn, but if you get your hands on it, go ahead and grab it. This one is almost as good. Is not quite as good, but almost as good. And the dude, Rak, his fucking voice, man. That man's got a fucking an amazing voice. And again, it's Shawn Price and Rak. Rook and Rock. Chia. Let's see. Second to last, Busta Rhymes, The Big Bang. So this was his only release on Aftermath. Now I understand that there was some politics. That's why Busta Rhymes didn't release any more shit with them, even though Dr. Dre was pretty much doing a lot of the production and yada, yada, yada. Why they fell out, I don't know. But if I were Busta Rhymes, I'd be calling him Dre, bro, I need to get back on because you're the man. And Dr. Dre, just the fucking best producer of all time. By the way, the Super Bowl, yeah, I'm gonna be definitely watching that shit. But yeah, this is a great album. I really liked it. One of my favorite Busta Rhymes albums. And let me see. I mean, it has Touch It. I always thought that was a Dre production, but turns out it was somebody else. I don't remember who it was because I did look. I just remember it wasn't Dre anymore. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked with this. This is a great album. Highly recommend it. To me, in my opinion, is one of the best of Busta Rhymes albums. Yeah. I'd say it's the second or third. Genesis is my favorite. Anyways, last but not least, a fucking classic. This is an absolute fine. This is one that when I saw it, I had a mini-gasm, and then when I listened to it, I had a huger-gasm. But thing is, I already had a copy of this, but this is an OG. This is the OG, baby. Yeah. That shit. 1997. Yeah. I had a repressing. So I guess I'm going to be bumping that repressing a lot more, and I'm going to be putting this one away to, just kind of let it retain some of that value. But yeah, this is all my records for, let's see, what is it, January and February. I won't be making another video till next month. That's unless I forget to do one. But yeah. So with that, let me see. Is there anything else I want to say before I let y'all motherfuckers go? Give a shout out to the hip hop vinyl spinners. Like always, these guys they got my back. All right, so y'all motherfuckers keep it real. Get some more of these records. You find yourself a copy of that right there, grab it. Find a copy of that right there. That's a rare one. Fucking find it and grab it. Keep it. Bump it. All right. So peace out, motherfuckers. Next time you hear from me, I will be drunk. Today I'm not. All right. Peace.